Love the Javon Carter signing by the Bulls. I still don't know that the Bulls are going to be all that great. I don't know that it... Look, it's very obvious that they believe as long as they fix the point guard position, they're going to be fine. They'll be as good as they were when Lonzo was healthy 2 seasons ago. That first 30 games or so, 35 games, they were one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. It's obvious they feel like they can get back to that with better point guard play. But you're asking Javon Carter now to step into a role that we haven't seen him do in his young NBA career as a second-round pick, and that is be a full-time starter, and playmaker. He is a badass defender, and I mean badass. Point of attack, perimeter defender, and that is great. They need that.
Would they ask him to play 34 minutes a game, 35 minutes a game? Is that what they're asking if he's going to be their starting point guard?
I mean, you got to figure 30 minutes a game.
At least, right?
I mean, that's what I would think. I mean, it's like he's going up in class a little bit in terms of how much he's got to play and what's going to be required of him. Again, there are things that he does that the Bulls needed desperately. Can shoot the three ball, 41% over the last 2 seasons. You love that. And like I said, he's borderline elite defensively at that position on the perimeter. He hustles. He'll chase guys down. You watch him play against guards that move without the ball a lot. And he knows how to stay attached to guys. He's got a willingness and a want to play defense, fight through screens. Smaller guy, but uses his strength and his body well. I mean, I love it. That's a great signing. Great signing. They also added Torrey Craig, who I think last year was a little bit more of an outlier year for Torrey Craig in terms of how well he shot the three ball. But obvious what they wanted to do. They're content. They're right or wrong. I think it's wrong, personally. But they're content saying, no, we believe that when we're healthy, if we fix our point guard position, we're good. We can compete in the East. So you bring back Vooch. They re-sign Kobe White, and they go out and they address point guard and three-point shooting. That's what they needed. And get ready, Bulls fans. They're just running it back.
And the guy in Portland, Dame, doesn't want no part of Chicago. No. He wants to be in Miami.
Yeah, I don't think they'd have what it takes anyway to get a deal like that done. I don't think Miami does. That's why that thing is probably being held up. Portland might just say no.
They need a third team, right?
Could be.
They need somebody else to get in there. And you're saying the Bulls don't have anything else?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they have. I don't even know contractually if like that's something that's doable for the Bulls. I don't know. You'd need to talk to someone more plugged into the nuances of the collective bargaining agreement and things like that. But I don't think Chicago's a destination. I think that's complete. There's no that ain't happening. He'll end up in Miami. I don't know. Maybe he ends up in Boston. Do you include Jaylen Brown in a deal like that? And you can facilitate a deal if you're Brad Stevens too. And do you feel like you're better? Look, they already made a move for a former All-Star player that they think is going to help them. And I would think that an extension is going to happen with Jaylen Brown at some point. But
they've already made a move in Boston,
and they got Kristaps. Exactly. Right. Yes, yeah. They did. They
Marcus Smart. They said goodbye.
They didn't sit around saying no. We're going to run it back. Yeah. We go to the conference finals every year, and they're looking to improve. And are Bulls fans okay with what they've done to this point? Again, I love the Javon Carter signing. Love it. Love him. Love the signing. Awesome. But do I think the Bulls are a title contender or that much better?
Could they move up to 6th again? Could they move up to 6th?
Oh man, I don't see it.
Right? What were they last year? 10th qualifier?
10th.
10th?
Yeah, they were that last one into the play-in tournament, weren't they? I believe they were.
10th? Can they move up to 6? Well, you don't have to be in the play-in tournament.
But Indiana's better,
I mean, when I go back and I look at it all, the NBA playoffs, and the finals and how great Denver was.
How great the Lakers were late in the year, even though they got swept.
Right. The way Miami went through that. I don't remember about the play-in tournament at all.
Bulls were 9th, by the way.
Yeah, okay, 9th. I don't remember.
Do you remember the Bulls had a lead in Miami? Yeah. What do you think, Bulls fans? Are you okay with this? Are you content with it? Are you as content as they seem to be? Or are you hot and bothered by the lack of moves during the draft and free agency?